And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Hector Neris is on the mound looking to keep this game tied, but these fans are hoping to celebrate a walk-off victory. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slow little roller to third. On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the ninth. Now batting, Mike Moustakas. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. 1-0 the count. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Bases are empty, one man out. And right into the shift. Oh, beautiful dive. It's there. He got him.
Now batting, number 4.
Coming. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Hit hard to third. Gregorius is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Fouled away.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And it's fouled away. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Now the 1-0 misses, ball 2. His career line against Pedro Strop, he's gone 2 for 5. 1 out, nobody on. The slider here is not going to find the zone either, and it's 3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a bit.
Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Number 44 is there, and he has it for the out. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Jay Bruce will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 9, Jay Bruce.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Bruce drives the ball with the best of them when facing right-handed pitching like this, but there is some swing and miss in his game. Some would say it's a little bit of an all-or-nothing approach at times.
I think in today's game you can live with it. The 3 true outcomes: homer, strikeout, or walk. Bottom line is, when he does put the ball in play, he changes the scoreboard.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless tie. Sir Anthony Dominguez comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. First pitch on its way. Freddie Galvis stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Now here's the pitch. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Fouled off. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you can spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Hit hard on the ground to second. Kingery's there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Kurt Casale will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12, Kurt Casale.
And a fastball is in there for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Still tied 3-3. Matt Bowman takes the mound to start the 11th inning. 11th inning set to get underway. Gene Segura standing in. He was a ground out victim last time up. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Swing and a ground ball to third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. The 0-1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. He's running. The bouncer to the left side, and McCutchen has himself a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, you play to win the game right there. You want to put this defense on its heels a little bit. Late innings for them to implore the hit and run, that's an aggressive tactic by the manager, and it paid off.
Here's the first pitch. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
In there, 2-1.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
And he fouls this one off. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. He's in there at the plate. They've broken through to take the lead.
The first baseman, number 17.
Set. Here it comes. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Hit hard down the line. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. And he's safe.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Robert Stevenson is called upon, and it's not for his usual role, just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the stretch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Ready now, 2-strike pitch on its way. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Up next will be Nick Williams.
Nick Williams.
First pitch of the at-bat. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. Hoskins on third. Gregorius at second. Real Muto is over at first with 1 away. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Hit in the air to left field. Castellanos the catch, tagging is the runner from third. And the tag is not going to be in time as they've doubled the score on him now. It's 6-3.
One of the things you want to do as an offense.
First offering on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the stretch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 2-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and Nick Castellanos at the plate now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
1-1 to the Reds' leadoff man. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
And there's one away. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Nick Senzel. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 delivery. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone. Now the payoff pitch home. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Jose Alvarez comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
now
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
number 52, Jose
The
Alvarez.
1-0 home. Lifted the other way to left center. Williams is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. A ball and a strike. Alvarez has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
The Reds down to their last strike. Takes this the other way to right, but he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over. And tonight's comes to an end at 6-3. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Bryce Harper may be looking to go deep here as he and his team trail by 1 here in the 9th. He's set, and the pitch. A ball and no strikes. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Knuckle curve there off the outside corner. 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
2-0 pitch on the way. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Anticipated. Here's a ground ball now to the right side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watch it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
Runner at first following the error. And here comes the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. He's ready now. The pitch. Knebel is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls, and that can cause a pitch.
And the tying run is in to score all the way from first.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. The 0-1. Looking to get that go-ahead run over to third as he gets this one down. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Now that's second base.
Here's the first pitch. Swing and a line drive. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. The 0-1. Now a pitch out as they might have smelled the squeeze that time. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Fouled away. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Row. With the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Row?
Yeah, right here you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Now back.
Digging in once again, Nick Williams. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like you did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while. He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Josh Hader takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. And in steps Scott Kingery. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Runners on the move for second. In there. Now the throw. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. Ready. Hector Neris comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Ripped down the line. Now another 0-2. And it's fouled away. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Swing and a liner. And it's a base hit. And just like that, the potential tying run is aboard here to start the home half of the 9th.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bug right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
They'll be looking for something that could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
So we got him looking there. Ronnie Rodriguez goes down, and they've got only one out left to work with. And that drops in for another base hit. He's 4 for 5 now. And if you're wondering what's left on the Milwaukee bench, there you get a look at it right there. We'll see if one of those gentlemen is pressed into action here. Ryan Braun will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Harper has a read on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Phils came through and it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Sir Anthony Dominguez earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Hector Neris closes the door for the save, his 2nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Aaron Nola still on the mound to start this 9th inning. He's got a shutout working to this point, so we'll see if he can finish this thing off. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
0-1 the count. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. His past line against Aaron Nola, not great. He's 1 for 8. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-2 misses for the 2nd ball. Birdie aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Rojas. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And he takes a cold strike 1.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
2 out with a man at first. Grounder down the line at 3rd. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. On the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Throw on to first, he'll take care of him, and the Phillies have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. This evening's game finishes We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show. You're joining us at a great time. Bryce Harper has gone hitless so far in this one, but he's got another opportunity here to extend his 10-game hitting streak. From the stretch, pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Play ball. Out. He's out. 3. Out. Out. 3. Out. 3.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. Philadelphia. We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show. You're joining us at a great time. Didi Gregorius is at the plate here, having already gone deep twice in this one. Maybe we'll see number 3 here. Fastball well outside. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play. Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball. Go. Hey, up.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Yeah. Come on, baby. One down. Get your pitch up there.
Count still at 1-2. Harper stands at first with one out. Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there. This one ends with a 10-5 score. The Phils took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show. You're joining us at a great time. Jake Arrieta is back on the mound to start the 8th. He's been dealing to this point as he tries to keep this shutout effort going.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Wilson Contreras will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and one out in the inning. In his career, Contreras is a .270 hitter, a respectable number he'll look to improve upon in this at-bat. Fouled off. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. Ryan Tepera comes on to pitch now, hoping for better.
Chicago Cubs, number 52, Ryan.
Now here's the pitch. Scott Kingery is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
This is in the air to left, and he'll settle under it, but he can't hold on to it. Oh boy.
Man, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt and just say he lost sight of it, but then I watched it and say, nope, that's just a blundered play. Can't really sugarcoat it.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Runners off for second. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. One out, nobody on. Adam Hazley will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Adam Hazley.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Now the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got the count. 2-2.
Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. He'll get it into second. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary knock every day of the week. You're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
1 ball, no strikes the count. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Hazley, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Swing and a liner. In there, a base hit.
Now batter, the left fielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutcheon. Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now.
Up
next to dig in will be Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper.
Here comes the first pitch. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player.
And the shortstop is under it to make the. Robert Stock will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Into the box now, David Bodie. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now.
The batter, number 9.
Cubs are down to their final out now. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out here and a runner at second. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And a pitch out. Perhaps they thought the squeeze would be on. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
And he missed with it there. Ball 4. He's on for a strike. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Fouled away. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. And the run will score all the way from first. That makes it a 6-2 game.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy in the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs. You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. 2-2, here it is. Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And it's fouled away.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Here's the pitch on 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different.
And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one, and the Phillies have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game. Philadelphia took And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Hector Neris is on the mound looking to keep this game tied, but these fans are hoping to celebrate a walk-off victory. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2. Hard ground ball to third. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning. Reyes Maranta takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 54, Reyes Maranta.
Jay Bruce is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frames. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Pence, but this will land untouched. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Popped him up. Longoria will have room there as he puts it away in front of the dugout for out number 2. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see. We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show. You're joining us at a great time. Rhys Hoskins may be looking to go deep here as he and his team trail by 1 here in the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's the 0-1. Slider laid off for a ball. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th.
The third baseman.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Down the first baseline. Belt has it, and he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away. Phillies down to their final out now. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
The center fielder, number 5.
Up next will be Nick Williams, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now the 1-1 pitch. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But, hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
3-1.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
Belted high and deep into right center. Gone! And with 2 out in the 9th, they have taken the lead. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as they've taken a 1-run lead. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball.
Number 12, Neil Walker.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Walker waits on the 1-0. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Hit down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Neil Walker. This is pulled into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. And in steps Scott Kingery. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit to short. There is Crawford. Throw to first in time. And the big inning is... David Robertson takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the air now, out to left. McCutcheon is under it. 1 away. So in now for San Francisco, Evan Longoria. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out.
Number 7.
So digging in now, Donovan Solano, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike here for the Giants. Lays off 2-2 now.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And he fouls this one off. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The right fielder.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Austin Slater is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Solano is off at first with 2 away. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. The Philadelphia Phillies are batting here in the bottom of the inning, looking to send these fans home happy with a walk-off win. He's set and the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Pops this one up. Freeman ranging into shallow right, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Neil Walker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. fouled away. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Markakis at the track. Gone! Santa Maria, game over. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over. And the Phillies offensively here tonight were led by the exploits of this man, Neil Walker, thanks largely to one heroic swing. He's our tops player of the game.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater,
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Andrew McCutcheon. It's been a sight to see at the plate, and he's got a chance in history here, just a double away from finishing off the cycle.
Hey, we got one here. No one better. Clutch up right here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man.
the pitcher was acting innocent.
Ball four. Take your base.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Andrew McCutcheon. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
And there's out number 2.
He's out. Three. Out. Ball four. Take the base. Out. That's ball four. He's safe. He's out.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5, the final.